Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for even remembering I'm here. So this is very much an impromptu video. I was going to sit down and do a little crafting for some therapy for me. And I was like, you know what? I really should just share this with my peeps. So as many of you may know, I started a bee journal, and this is as far as I've gotten. So I have the cover and I have all the signatures, but I don't have anything in it yet. So I thought, you know what? I found this stuff in a stash. I've been like cleaning out my office and my desk, and I found a bunch of stuff in a little envelope, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could totally use this. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Just gonna go through here and see what all I have. Like, these are words. This is probably like a belly band, or it could be anything really. Papers, 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 and we love papers. Papers can be used for so many things. So we have that journal card. It looks like some faux postcards, tags, some journal cards, and little bits of ephemera, some library cards. Yes, so what I wanted to do, so these are on pretty thin paper, which is not a big deal, but what I thought about doing is I have a paper bag. I don't remember where I got it from. The things, I guess I used part of it for something. I don't remember. But what I wanted to do now is honestly just take and glue some of these tags onto this paper so it would have a nice brown background and not white, and it also give it a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit of heft. So let's do that. So I'm just going to take these tags and just take this Scotch glue that I love so much. And I will cut them out momentarily. But for right now, I am looking for a glue smusher. This will work. My bracelet's making a tad more noise than usual today because my Fitbit died. Not because I've been using it ever so much, just because I forgot to charge it. So usually my Fitbit is right here, so it kind of buffers some of the noise. So I'm very sorry if that is a noise that bothers you. I get it. Honestly, it's kind of bothering me too, which is so weird because it's mine, and you would think that it wouldn't bother me, but it does. The joys of having misphonia. And if you don't know what that is, it's an actual disorder, which, good, bad, right or wrong, makes me feel better about myself. Its technical name or term or definition is hatred of sound, and that's kind of harsh. Like, I don't hate all sound. But there are a lot of sounds that normal people can tolerate or deal with or not even notice that send me right off the deep end. And this clinking of my bracelet is honestly one of them. It's not too bad if I'm not doing anything. You know what? It is, I'm going to obsess over it, so we're just going to take it off. Like I said, my Fitbit band and all that buffers it a lot, so I don't notice it, but the buffer is not there. And am I going to have, oh, there's two more, so I'm not going to have enough. And that's okay. Trust me, I have more than enough brown paper from all sorts of places. I can finish off the other two at some other point in time. But I wanted to get these done. Just saves me from inking them up, although I'm going to ink up the edges, but I don't know. It's just a different way to use the insane amount of trash that I keep collecting in the name of crafting and journaling. So it is time to use the trash. Okay, so I'm going to use my new handy dandy scissors. I'm not going to give away where these are from, but if you know, you know. Ooh, they do cut smooth. Look at that. No stress cutting. I love it. I hate fussy cutting. But you know what? Pretty scissors make it all better. Anyway, that is the lie I will tell myself. Oops. Okay, that's kind of janky, but I will. Anyway, so I'm going to cut these out. How has everybody been? I feel like I have not been on here in a really long time. Actually, it has been a really long time. So hubby and I went on vacation. We went to Idaho to visit our son. I don't know that I've been back on since then. I don't remember. So we're just going to pretend like, no. It was a lot of fun. I actually got my brand new desk in Idaho. So this desk that I'm now filming at is my new desk. That came all the way from Idaho back down to Texas. And if you want to see what the desk looks like, you can join my Facebook group. There's pictures of it there. Patreon also has pictures of it. What else? Oh, but as soon as I got back from Idaho, it was Advent time. And as of last weekend, all the Advent boxes have been out or have been mailed out. And people are actually starting to receive them, which is so super exciting. Love seeing the pictures and the excitement from everyone. So if you ordered an Advent box, or even if you didn't, join my Facebook group. We have a lot of fun over there. And I love to see y'all's happy crafty creations using Steph's Design Space products. Right now, through the end of November, okay, I'm going to do something that I know many of you may gasp at. I'm going to save these two big pieces, but these little pieces I am going to just throw in the trash. I'm learning I cannot keep every single solitary piece, even though I know it's useful and I can find, you know, uses for it and all of that. But I have limited space, so I'm having to use my space wisely. Okay, I'm just going to kind of do this and get the glue and all that smushed down really well. And then I'm going to take my craft file. It's really a nail file. But I want to kind of rough up the edges a little before I, what is that called? Ink them up. Okay. I don't know if that's even doing anything. In my mind, it was doing something, but I think in reality, it's just not. I thought it was gonna like do something that it's not, so I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. Ooh, I made myself a new ink dauber. Oh, this isn't the one. Oh, this is one. I think the other one's still sitting on my desk. Up it is. So I have somebody who comes and helps me, Jen. Shout out to Jen if she's watching this. helped me clean up my office, especially after a big project like the advent box, because it was a hot mess express in here. So she helped me, and she brought me these 2 wine corks, and she's like, "Are you saving these?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes," because I turned them into handy dandy ink daubers. Okay, I'm gonna use brush corduroy because of the yellowish brown that this is. I feel like it will match it really well. I don't tend to go towards brush corduroy, but in this instance, I want to say it is a very good choice because it does have that like yellowish tinge to it. One of the reasons also that I am doing this is because I have a one-on-one with a patron. So for those who don't know, I do have a Patreon, and at the highest tier of the Patreon you get a one-on-one with me once a month, plus a bunch of other perks. But and you get to say, hey, show me how to do this, or teach me how to do that, or hang out with me, or whatever you want. It's your hour. You get to choose what we do during your hour. And so the patron that I will be having a one-on-one with just got some texture paste, and she is very excited, and she's like, show me all the ways I can use this texture paste. And it got me thinking, okay, well, if I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna like do it on things that I can use. And it prompted me to my bee journal, and I was like, oh, well, let me see what I have. And that's how this was born. So this is all born. I don't know what that is, but it gives it a new element of distress. I don't know. So anyway, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do up some of these and be able to have some base items to use with the texture paste. I do have like a honeycomb stencil and some stamps that I'm going to use. They're going to kind of, you know, make it bling and all the things. So I thought, you know what, that would be fun. So I'm going to save these 4 tags for what I'm going to be doing with her. But I was thinking I would like to take like this one right here and actually make it a pocket, which I should have cut the little doohickey out, but is that the little notch? I can always ink it again. It's not a big deal. Sometimes when I'm doing multiple things, my brain's like, stop, you're making us work too hard. Now, I have a lot of new drawers in this desk, which I love, but I'm having to open every single one of them because I don't remember what is in them. Okay. Now, this is going to be a nice, whatchamacallit, yep, words are hard, people. I'm just saying, sometimes words are just very hard. It is going to be a nice pocket. That is the word. The word of the day is pocket. That is too much of a contrast. I was trying to see if that's actually kind of cool. I can see like the little other legs out from underneath it. It kind of gives it a 3D effect. Or do I just leave it and maybe just do like a word? Let's see. Yeah, these are printed on probably just regular printer paper, which is not a big deal. I prefer a thicker cardstock for my ephemera pieces because for me it's just easier to handle. But we can definitely make paper work. Well, I just made that all sorts of messy, didn't I? Okay, let's see. Honeybee, what if I put it in the middle? I just don't like that either. Maybe I don't do anything. Where's my journal? Let's find a page for it to go on, and then maybe we can see. Oh, you know what would be pretty? And it would definitely be a huge contrast. But I think I might like it. I'm trying to find my stuff. Okay. I have that. Oh, that might be nice. I was looking for my black rickrack. And I'm sad because I honestly think that I may have used all of my black rickrack. Oh, this is a thinner lace. Maybe that'll work okay. That's the opposite way. So I can just lace out the pocket. Let's do that. Let's give it some bling. My handy dandy hot glue gun, and you know what I am gonna get? If I can remember where in the heck I put those. Anybody? I just saw them. My little finger protector. Aha, here they are. If I know I'm gonna be using like a good amount, not like a little dab, but more, I do like to put these on. They're little silicone finger protectors. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome to do with hot glue. Okay, so because then it doesn't burn my fingers when I'm pushing it down. And I know there are people who have like a tool that okay, my battery died, so I had to change it out. So I don't know if this is exactly where we were, but it's close enough, you can see. Anyway, so I know there's all kinds of tools that people use when they are dealing with hot glue. The less I have to keep track of, the better off everyone is. So when I found these things just to put on my fingers, I was like, yes, that right there is the solution to my hot glue thing. Also, a lot of people use Fabri-Tac. I have Fabri-Tac. If it's something super intricate, I may get out the Fabri-Tac, but I am going to be 100% honest. I cannot stand Fabri-Tac. One, it smells god-awful. Two, it's never happy in the bottle. It wants to leak out, and it's just such a horrible mess. So I have found, honestly, that hot glue works just as well for the things that I use it for. Okay, you know, I should probably put the lid on this. One, so I don't get glue all over, glue, good gravy, ink all over me and everything else, but more importantly, so it doesn't dry up. Okay. This is, it goes a specific way. That's why I'm being kind of particular about how I'm doing it, and it looks kind of silly going the way that I'm going on this side. but it does have a certain pattern, I guess. There's the right side and the wrong side, let me just put it that way. So I'm making sure I'm doing it to the right side. Do that. It's not good when you glue it down to your mat though. Hence the reason I have the mat there. Okay, so that right there is like, yes, please, and thank you. Okay, this is the first item that's going in here. I'm so excited. Okay, let's find a good place for it to go. Okay, if it sticks out and down, because I love when stuff is like hangy. So we want it on that. Ooh, this is like gold vellum. Do we want it on that? This is where I know I'm gonna have major issues. I don't want to cover up the sewing. Okay, I am gonna put it on just a white one. This is textured though, so okay. I am going to just so I can kind of hold that. Okay, it's going down right there. And I think next time though, I will probably just use my double-sided tape to put it down instead of the hot glue. There's nothing wrong with the hot glue, except that it may, but this is heavier cardstock, but so it didn't, but on some thinner pieces it may have caused like the little hot glue bubble that, you know, can happen. So I'll just have to use double-sided tape. And I really should have inked up this before I laid it down so the white's not peeping out. But have no fear, we can fix that. Get some black soot. I can take these off and put them back in my holder. Here we go. Oh, that's hickory smoke. I was like, that doesn't look like black soot. Oh, because it's not. That is hickory smoke. Black soot. Get some. There we go. That's more like what I'm looking for. Okay. And we're just going to kind of go in there with this little brush. Always afterthoughts, right? Hindsight 2020 kind of thing. Okay. There we go. Not perfect, but it definitely makes a difference. So we have that down. I know this is a belly band. So why don't we go ahead and find a nice home for this. And I'm thinking this is perfect. I don't know what I'm going to put under it yet. I don't need to know. And talking about double-sided tape, that is what we're going to use on this. Easy peasy. essay is it's all stuck to me. I chose the whiter tape so it has more grip to grip onto. A little extra. Alright, now back with the brush corduroy. Get these edges up real good. And I have started adding things to my bee journal, which I'm super excited about. Although this pretty little girl is fixing to get put on the shelf for a little bit because December daily is coming, and I am excited to create my Christmas journal with my December daily stuff and other stuff also in it. So that will be coming soon, is making my Christmas journal. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be super pretty. I mean, obviously, duh. Okay, I am going to put this belly band right here. I don't want to put it right in the middle because sometimes, oh, I'm going to put it right there. And whatever I choose to put under it will just have to fit. All right. Perfection. Look at that. I love the way that holds it down. Where's the word that I already inked up? Honeybee. I'm thinking I can do that. And alright, so this definitely needs, oh my gosh, I just drowned this poor bee in all of this ink. Well, what do you do? Let's see. I don't know if I can save it. Well, it's okay. Live and learn. Okay, so I'm going to put this kind of right here, and then that like right there. Alrighty, I can do that with just a good old glue stick. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess it would have helped if I would have had the glue stick all the way out, huh? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, and I don't have my Fitbit on, so I have no idea what time it is. So I'm probably going to say this is it for today, guys. But I am back. I am finally feel like I'm kind of caught up with things enough to where I can concentrate back on doing the other things that I love, which is creating items for you. And for me too. Like, I would do this whether I had a YouTube or not. I'm like, okay, but I do have a YouTube and I do have people who like to watch my stuff. So why not? Why not do both? So we have put in a pocket and a belly band with the little deco, and I will be putting in the tags that I'm going to be making tonight and then we will go from there. So make sure you follow me in all the places. Stay tuned for more awesome videos that will be coming. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.